Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Delta here. So today we're gonna do something different. I've been around cars for a long time and I recently got a F body. It's my generation. Love this car. Um, I've been doing a lot of stuff to it. It's very cheap. The cheapest muscle car. Uh, I got the base model. It's even cheaper for parts and everything. So pretty much what I'm doing is I got a budget set and I'm gonna fix this up. I bought it for very cheap, picked it up for 2,500. It only had 100k miles. I've been doing a lot of work to it, just haven't done any videos of it or anything. I just been doing it on my own. But the plan for this is to restore suspension, everything. Um, Pretty much work on the body next, paint it, and I have a supercharged V6, same engine. I feel like I'm gonna rebuild it, maybe do a little something to it, make it a little bit better, push a little bit more horsepower. I'm trying to think about like maybe like close to 400. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, I'm just gonna fix up everything that is based, and I'm gonna drive it for a while to put miles in this motor while I work on the other one. But that is the plan. Supercharge, and maybe I could buy that cheap eBay turbo, and maybe later on do a little something, give it some boost, something silly. But it's 2000. I've been working on it for a while. It's in very good condition, just has a little minor um, body work that needs to be done. Has a little bump here, and right here, along with this. But I feel like I'm gonna try to get a Trans Am hatch and just replace it. But other than that, it's in very good condition body wise. The inside is pretty decent as well. It's not as bad. Just been, trying to keep it clean while I'm working on it, which is like a little bit impossible. I put a double dim in it and such and such. I've been working on it. My budget for this car is gonna be, without the engine, with car, it's gonna be 5,000, and the engine's gonna be separate. But my budget's 5,000 with the car, so that's 2,500 already when I bought it. And I've been doing work to it, buying parts, but they're very cheap for this car. The only thing that costs money is the labor, but since I've been doing it myself, it really, you know, doesn't cost as much. But the only reason why I'm gonna do the Firebird is because Pontiac is no longer a thing, and they're not as many. They're disappearing. A lot of them are getting junk for pretty much the Corvette motor that some of them had, the Trans Am formulas or whatever you want to, like a lot of them had them, but they're being scrapped just for the motor, and the rest are just scrapping it. So a lot of these are disappearing. You see a lot of people working on Camaros. I was gonna do the Camaro, but it's just everybody's doing it. Camaro's overrated. So many Camaros out, it's ridiculous. But it's a very nice Camaro. Just, I'd rather work on these, since this is gonna end up being a classic. They're gonna end up, hopefully, being more desirable and a little bit harder to get. Hopefully the value goes up, it wouldn't be a bad investment. Like I said, I'm gonna do it as a budget. Hopefully by the time I'm done with it, with the engine and everything, you know, maybe I could sell it and work on some other projects. But I've seen cars like this, you know, worked on, souped up with the new motor, supercharged or turbocharged, and they're going for quite a lot of money. And like I was saying, hopefully the value goes up in the next 5-10 years. But what we're gonna work on today is, like I was saying, we're gonna do suspension. So I got a new cover. So what I did, I cleaned it up. You can see the scrape somewhat. We're gonna do a gold. We're gonna match up the calipers with that, the brakes and stuff like that. We're also gonna change the pinion seal, which it's leaking. We're gonna clean it up, clean all of that up. I'm gonna pretty much clean it up, restore it, paint it. I'm a painter. I do a lot of painting and stuff like this, little projects. I like to do a little detail on it and, you know, make it look nice. So pretty much we're gonna do that today, clean it up, get it all painted, get the cover and the pinion seal. And hopefully one day I'm gonna clean this whole bottom up, because I live somewhere where it snows and everything, and I want to do something with that. Hopefully spray the bottom, that way it don't rust as much as it already is. You know, I'm trying to keep it together, but we're gonna see. Hopefully there's not much. We're gonna change the crossbar, the control arms. I'll show you guys what I got for that. I'm pretty sure a lot of you, if you guys have F bodies, you guys have seen this. It's one of the brands. There's two really nice brands that I've seen, but this one was a fair price, fairly cheap, and for the quality is very good. Alright guys, so this is the project. I'm gonna paint it. Got my little alcohol, make sure there's no grease on that. Go ahead and paint that and change, pretty much restore the axle, paint it, change everything, lube everything, and then move on to, you know, something else. We're gonna move on to the front. We're gonna have about, pretty much I have upper, lower control arms, struts, everything. Like I was saying, very cheap parts. Budget's $5,000. So yeah, this muffler right here, I tried to do it myself. I got it for 50 bucks. Like I say, this is a budget build. Hopefully it'll turn out real nice when I get done with it, get it all cleaned up and set up. Hopefully it's, you know, it already somewhat turns eyes, but when I'm done with it, it's definitely gonna get some attention for sure. Alright.